Hi there, savewith.crypto. Okay, so it's Saturday night, so all the rewards for the week are due in with the xExchange. So this is the meta bonding, all that stuff, all the farm rewards, the fees pool, and all that. And I reckon it's going to come to about $1 for this account. Anyway, this is the small account. This is worth $431 in theory, and I'm going to come back to this screenshot of this and see how much we can improve. What we're going to improve, I think we're going to improve maybe the amount of MEX. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to do. I might do it different on my larger account, but for now we'll just do this one. So I'm going to claim everything that's owed. So what's that? 470,156.65 XMEX worth $2. Way. Okay, so that's pretty rubbish. Okay, so it's more than I thought actually. I thought it was going to be worth $1. So $2. Not too bad. What else? Then I'm going to go for the meta bonding and see what's due here. Not a lot really, to be honest. And then of course I've got a little bit of ZoidPay, a ZoidPay platform that should have earned a little bit. I've earned 89 cents. That's not very good, is it? Probably not worth bothering with. Let's not worry about that. Okay, so I've got all that stuff. Meta staking, I've actually got 1.15 ZoidPay. It's not worth claiming, to be honest, because it's just worth nothing really. So let's have a look at what I've got. I normally look for stuff worth over $1, and there's nothing. Yeah, pretty rubbish that, to be honest. There's not really anything there that I can do anything with. So all we've seen is this. So the only other thing I can think of doing is updating the multiplier. So if I go to my energy multiplier, can I increase this? Okay, so I can use that amount of MEX and increase it by 0.09x. I might do that.
So thanks to that, I jumped up about 100 positions in the league, and the percentage increase in the energy is a stunning 2.28%. Great. Okay, let's have a look at the big one, see what that's got in store for us.
Okay, so this is a bigger account, so let's do the claim now. So yeah, $84 worth of XMEX, 583 there, and bugger all else. 6 transactions to sign there, another 7. Okay, let's have a look at the meta bonding. God, 362 ZoidPay, it's about $3. Oh God.
Now, over in the meta staking, I think all I'm going to do is to reinvest my rewards. So, for example, the $789 worth of UTK here, I'm just going to go reinvest. Okay, so that one's reinvesting. The ZoidPay, yeah, I think I'll do the same. And then over on the ZoidPay platform, claim the $12 worth here. And then in the ZoidPay Superfarm, I'm going to claim, or rather harvest, the rewards there as well. And I think I'm going to concentrate on this Superfarm and actually try and increase that a bit for now, because ZoidPay are doing their best to bring out the Super app at the end of September. I find it hard to believe that they'll get there, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt and try and support ZoidPay. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is to claim some eGold from these 2 staking providers, Rosetta Stake and Castle Stake, over on XPortal. Okay, so it does actually look like I am actually earning from this whole system just over $100 a week in liquid assets. That's the meta bonding, the meta staking, the ZoidPay staking, the ZoidPay Superfarm, and the actual earn on the XPortal app. So that isn't too bad actually. So what's my plan here? Okay, well, see how much ZoidPay I've got. Okay, so I've got $48 worth of ZoidPay. So I think if I turn everything else into eGold, I can create some ZoidPay eGold liquidity and then load that into the ZoidPay Superfarm. I think that's my plan this week. So I'll just go and do that. So for example, the UTK, I'll turn that into eGold. I'll just skip this bit in the video because it's going to be a bit boring. Okay, so I did my usual thing of just swapping everything that's worth over $1 into eGold. So now I've got $51 of eGold and I've got $48 of ZoidPay. So I'm just going to create some ZoidPay eGold liquidity here. So maximum ZoidPay, maximum eGold. Okay. Add liquidity. So now I can go back to the and do stake more. So I'm going to go for, actually let's go for 3 months just for a change. Okay, so we should see that jump up from 22,223.35 up a little bit. Okay, so it's now 226.16. Let's just have a look at what that looks like. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's this lot here. Okay, so yeah, I should be getting 32% for that. Okay, that's cool. Now, the other thing I need to look at here is the multiplier, because I think I can increase that a little bit. Let's have a look. Okay, so if I use this max here, I can increase it a little bit. So it's currently 3.87 and it's down 3.94. Okay, that's good. The other thing I need to do is update the energy, which I sometimes forget actually. And then just to finish off, I just want to compare how this looks with what I had previously. Well, in the league, I've only jumped up 1 position, but amazingly, I've actually increased the energy by 2.656%, which is great, isn't it? So I suppose the question is what do I think about the whole MultiversX ecosystem generally? Well, it's pretty grim at the moment because all the token prices are really down. You know, for example, like the eGold chart looks terrible because like at one point it was like over $500 and now it's like 25, which is, you know, pretty bad. And if you look at something like MEX, I mean, MEX is like a horror story. But I don't know, it's got to turn around at some point, and I think that will probably be next year. ZoidPay's, you know, been up near $1 at some point early on, and now it's down to like 1 cent, which is like dreadful. UTK, which is now X money, that's awful as well. But you know, compare this with stuff like Link. I mean, you know, Link back in May 21 was at like $51. It's now at $6. That's pretty bad. VeChain, I mean, VeChain was up at like, you know, 27 cents. It's now like 1.7 cents. CRO from crypto.com, that was at nearly $1 at one point, and it's now like 5 cents, which is the price I kind of bought it at, I think, in 2020. So generally all the altcoins are having a bad time. But there is this X Day coming up in Bucharest on October the 19th to 21st. I'm really hoping that some good stuff gets mentioned there. You know, that's going to be good for like eGold, going to be good for like ZoidPay, going to be good for like X money. I mean, ZoidPay have had this, you know, the super app is coming. This has been on the front page of their website for quite a while now. I really want this to happen. If this doesn't happen this year, it's going to be, you know, disappointing to say the least. UTK presumably have something going on as well. I haven't even tried to use UTK at all since it became X money. I used to try and invoice people when it was Utrust, which actually worked okay, actually. But since it's been X money, I've just had no sort of urge to use that. But yeah, for me, I think there's got to be something good that happens at X Day that gives a bit of a catalyst to sort of jumpstart the market a little bit. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this, so please do leave a comment down below. And while you're down there, give the video a like, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you've got notifications set and all, and above all, tell your friends.